Hey, air signs, welcome on back into the channel. I am Faith, of course, the Divine Faith, and this is going to be you guys' next 3 months or advanced forecast, I should say. So I don't even remember how I did the water sign reading, so I'm just going to go with it. So I'll start with Gemini on the beat first and see what we have. For some reason, I'm feeling pulled to pull a past life card, or we're just going to see. Okay, so Gemini. I don't know what this is going to say, so we're just going to see. Gemini. Okay, something going on with spouse or possibly something tied to marriage, honestly. Oh, some of you guys actually in the next 3 months, you may be meeting somebody who used to be your spouse in a past life. However, they were murdered during the war. So you guys, it feels like you actually didn't even get a chance to make it past like the first year. This was a very short marriage for you, but you really did love this person. It feels like it's a strong fire element, okay, or it could be earth. Regardless, I'm actually getting a fire sign, so a Aries, Leo, a Sagittarius, okay. But yeah, spouse energy is here. You can see in this particular card, it literally looks like they just got married. I don't know if that umbrella is just for decoration or is raining outside. I'm not sure, but let's see some more. Yeah, some of you guys are actually going to do this in secret because I actually heard eloping. Oh, would you look at that? Karmic relationship. Okay. Oh, yeah, same card. It came out again. Wars and battles, and we have transportation. Some of you, this may be somebody who actually is in the military. I'm actually getting Navy, but it could be Army or Marines or Air Force or any of those other branches. But I'm getting a strong element of the Navy, unless there could be something going on when it pertains to the Navy somewhere. Okay, it could be a fire country or unless the Navy is going to be drilling somewhere for something, but it feels like it's something tied to resources. However, this may be an issue because it may start some sort of war. I'm not saying it's the US, it's somewhere. Somebody's like Navy or something tied to their military connected with water. They're going to be drilling because I'm feeling somebody's drilling for resources, but you didn't get clearance. So this is going to be an issue. I'm not saying going to start an outright war, but who knows? Okay. Unless the next war could be one that is done at sea, which could be difficult. But anyway, transportation. Well, I don't know why I want to say time traveler. Okay, so I would say Gemini's for you. Your dreams may be very interesting, or you need to pay attention to your dreams. Maybe some of you are, I don't know if that's a thing, could be time travelers. Maybe that was something that could have possibly been done in the past life. Either way, wars, battles, transportation. But even if we just ignore the wars and battles card here, okay. So some Geminis that are actually married to a fire sign right now, I don't necessarily think that this is the one. It feels like it's a karmic relationship, and you have to be careful because I'm actually getting some sort of domestic abuse or some sort of domestic violence. Okay, like I said, strong fire sign. So even though you and this person possibly may already be married, or some of you may be thinking about getting married, it feels like it's a last ditch effort because this person is like going to burn their bridge with you, or this bridge should be burned because they're going to do something that is not good. I'm not saying that it is going to be a domestic situation, but whatever this is, it's definitely disrespectful to you. It feels like they may actually end up stabbing you in the back. Some of you, this person may be secretly playing for the other team and you don't know right now, but you will figure this out. It will be like some sort of receipt tied to travel or something like that, dealing with transportation, that you will learn about. Someone should be careful sneaking off to another place to visit like a lover, because you may have car issues and then you actually may have to end up communicating to that person. And yeah, that's going to be a shitty conversation. Yes, it's so weird. I say I don't necessarily think that this person is the right one for you. We have lessons and blessings. Okay. So there is depth. And some of you, through the midst of this hardship that you may be going through with this heavy fire sign person, you actually may end up meeting someone that actually is the right person for you. Okay. Your mother will approve, or this actually could represent you need to check on your mother. Like literally, if you are able to go visit her, call her. Some of you have an elderly mother who's having some issues with her hip, and I actually feel like some sort of fall is about to happen. Okay, especially if she has a pet. Because I heard like chasing the dog or something regarding the dog, and then she ends up falling wherever this is going to be. So some of you that may resonate for some people, of course, but not all. All right. But of course, with the mother being in past life cards here, this could just signify issues with your mom. And actually, some of you may end up having to take care of your mom, even though you didn't have a good relationship. And this could be one of those lessons that maybe the universe is trying to teach you about something. Yeah, because wisdom is right behind it. Okay. So it does feel like, even if it's not your mom, some sort of elder that you didn't necessarily get along with whenever you were younger is going to be needing your help, more specifically, a place to stay because they're having some health issues. Okay. Some of you, this mother of yours may have possibly tried to put you in jail. She possibly tried to call the police on you. She may, I don't know, may have sent you to boarding school, or she sent you away. Like she threw you off on somebody else or whoever this person would be. Some of you are about to do the same thing to your child. You're about to toss them off to somebody else because you can't deal. I don't know why. Okay. So that was interesting. So some of you, like I said, through the midst of your troubles, it's like you're going to meet someone new that it could be a great potential for you guys actually getting married, but it just depends. Whatever this is with this fire sign, it's too volatile. Like I said, it's heavy on the fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun. I don't think it's Moon or anything like that. So if you're a Gemini Sun and you're dating a fire sign Sun, I don't know. So let's look at the cards and see February, March, April. Geminis. Okay, Four of Swords. Okay, health again. Some of you are having issues with insomnia, not sleeping. Look at that. Six of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is coming in reverse. So somebody may be possibly trying to take your money, or somebody from your past is being quite greedy, or I already called it in the past life cards. This could be somebody from your past, who has been greedy, I would say. They may be needing your help. Now, some of you are being greedy or I'm just saying, some of you are possibly being greedy when maybe it pertains to your past. If we're talking about children, it feels like you want more money. Some of you, some of you were like, well, I need to be compensated because I'm having more responsibilities. I'm not talking to you. Some of you guys, it's like you're still hanging on to something. You're still upset at this person from your past. So now you may be trying to get them back in different ways, which could be financially speaking, or somebody is doing this to you. They're trying to get you back financially speaking because they feel slighted. Okay. But this feels like more so the theme for you for the next 3 months. A nostalgia. I don't necessarily think reconciliation. Some of you may be thinking about reconciling with the father or mother of your child. I don't think that's going to happen. Yes. And I hate to say it, some of you that have had a child with this, maybe you met them like in school, like high school or something like that. You guys are actually coming through as enemies. Hence why the karmic relationship is there. And also the mother card came through. So, okay. Gemini. All right, let's see. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands. Yeah, this feels like a disagreement. Okay, and this actually may not happen until May. There's some sort of disagreement that could be transpired during this particular time. Over the next 3 months, it does feel like you're trying to apply for scholarships or you're trying to get some sort of funding that you can go back to school. Some of you may actually be trying to get funding to buy some sort of a building, or you're trying to buy some sort of a property, but it seems like that you're looking for something in terms of property wise, if we're talking about living space or living situation. Okay. But we also do have the element energy here of, oh, damn, I heard the word. I heard a bastard. So some of you have to be careful because there could be a side baby. That sounds terrible because it's not their fault. But there could be a baby born in a marriage through cheating. Whether it's your side or their side. And again, like I said, I did get a fire sign. Some of you, somebody may have actually had a baby on you while you guys are in a relationship. And that may be why you're hanging on to like this disappointment, hurt. You're struggling to forgive, you know? But honestly, for some reason, the way the Seven of Wands is looking, there's going to be some sort of truth that's going to be spoken to you, or you're going to be speaking to somebody during an argument. So speaking of wars and battles, some of you have to make sure that your things are not getting out of hand because some type of authority figure may step in. It doesn't have to be police. It could be somebody that steps in and just like, okay, y'all got to cut this shit out. This is done. You need to go over there. You need to go over there, leave each other alone. It almost feels like it may possibly get to that particular place because now you're coming out of this fantasy world that you've been in whenever it pertains to this person. You know, some of you may have thought that this person could do no wrong. They may work in construction, they may be an educator, or you yourself may work in construction or be an educator. Some of you may possibly be thinking about going to school to be a lawyer or something like that. But there is something tied to school, education, information, teaching, or something like that that is coming through. You know, just a second. Now, there is some sort of payout that could be coming your way. I don't necessarily think this is unexpected. This may be something that you've been due, maybe even since last April, but money is coming in. But this also could represent some sort of attention. Some of you may be skilled in some sort of particular area and you offer a service to people. So more people will be coming in 6 weeks from now. So that would probably be first part of April. Okay. So I would say April is going to be a really good month, financially speaking. For those of you that were wondering, it should start to pick up, honestly, in March. So not saying that this month of February is going to be terrible, but things should start to pick up more when we're talking about financially speaking during the month of March. Okay. I'm getting like a veterinarian. Some of you may be thinking about going to vet school or going to be a veterinarian, or you may be possibly volunteering at the Humane Society or something of that magnitude, but definitely energy revolving around pets. Some of you actually may be giving your pet away, or you may be taking your pet to the shelter because you just don't have the energy. You're going to try to sell them, but you just don't necessarily have the energy anymore to take care of this animal. Okay. We have the Temperance card. I honestly heard watch your mouth. Okay. So be very careful when it pertains to something that you may say. Okay. Or you may be giving somebody a warning, kind of just like, you better watch it. Okay. King of Swords. Some of you will be having some issues with the professor if you're already in school, or this actually may be this is HR. Some of you may be having some issues when it pertains to HR. This feels like somebody's about to lie on you, spread some sort of lie, or possibly spread some sort of gossip. From what I'm seeing here, we have the Knight of Swords, and you're going to try to fight this person. Because it's like, and honestly, some of you have to be careful because something that you told to somebody in confidence is about to be used against you. And it feels like it's more so in regards to like your career, or it may be a lover. Okay. But mentally speaking, you may be a little bit exhausted, even though financially speaking, things will start to get better. But I would say mentally speaking, over the next 3 months, you're going to be a little bit exhausted because of the lies. It's not like it's just one lie. It feels like it's more than one lie coming at you from different angles. And I don't necessarily know what's happened, but it feels like somebody, I don't know if somebody's trying to poison people against you or what. Okay. But the good thing is you do have family. You do have somebody in your corner there that is going to be backing you up. Okay. You just have to let them know what's going on. So some of you also are pissed off because of the obligations that you have and you feel like you don't necessarily have any help, you know. You over the next 3 months, you're going to be in this like energy where it's just like, you know what, I'm tired of always having to do what I'm supposed to do. Some of you really just want to break. Again, your family is there if you open your damn mouth. You're not a mind reader. Okay. Fool, fear. Some of you guys will be afraid to travel. I'm actually getting something tied to a tsunami. Hopefully not Hawaii, because that would just be bad. But something tied to the sea. Once again, 3 of Cups. Some of you are going to be going back to the gym because I just got that you'll be purchasing a membership. And some of you could be in the next 6 months. You may be moving toward something in my eye. You may be moving toward a new home. Okay. Aha. A child may be getting recognition. They could have they could be Libra, Aquarius, Earth sign. Okay. Feels like it. Or you, some of you guys, this may be you. You could be getting recognition for your appearance for some manner. There it is. See? There we go. I think you're going to get a roommate or somebody that you're going to split bills with. It doesn't matter how much money you weigh, because some of you may just do this because you don't want to live alone. But remember, like I said, some of you guys, you're going to be dreading the fact that like your mother is coming or some sort of woman is coming, earth sign woman is coming, but it's like you're going to have to take care of her. But you'll be getting like compensated for this for whatever reason, I guess for being their caretaker. So that's coming up. But I already said money is coming in, so money will definitely get better. See, I told you. It's not an air sign either. Not a fire sign, not an air sign in terms of the one that you are looking for. Could be water or earth. Look at that. The devil. No, not good. See, that's the thing. The devil gives you things, but also you got to give up something. That's the whole purpose of the devil. You got to give to get. And a lot of times what you have to give up, you may not really want to, but hey, you want what the devil has to offer you. So I would say next 3 months, I said it before with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I get greed, whatever, you are, I don't know. A part of me feels like you're chasing down a dead end, but that's just what I feel. I could absolutely be 100% wrong, and that's fine. I mean, I don't stray away from that. It doesn't bother me. But it feels like some of you are chasing down a dead end in some sort of manner towards something. It doesn't feel like it's going to end good, because remember, like I said, to get what the devil has, what he's offering, you have to give up something. And a lot of times it's something that you hold near and dear to your heart. So you have to ask yourself, are you okay with that? All right, Libras, welcome on into your next 3 months. So this is going to be for the remainder of February, March, and then April. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the Geminis. I'm going to look at your past life energy, because maybe over the next 3 months, past life energy may be playing out more for air signs, or maybe specifically maybe for Gemini. I don't know. But I'll just take a look and see. Ooh. All right. I'm going to see if this card comes out once I finish shuffling. I think I saw it, but I'm not certain. It was either the arts or it was scribe or writer, but I could be wrong. Ships. This feels like a delay in travel. Travel may not necessarily happen. You may elect not to go for some particular travel. It feels like it's more so international or overseas. It may involve something tied to a boat. Not, of course, like I said, it could just be delayed. It's not saying that you won't go, but it may just be at another time. Okay. We have Celtic. This is like Europe. Oh, maybe it's Europe. Okay. I heard Jamaica, so something could possibly be going on with Jamaica. But for some reason, this kind of reminds me of Knights of the Round Table when it comes to like King Arthur or something like that. So maybe for you over the next 3 months, you may have to prove your strength in whatever way that could be. May not necessarily be bad. Never mind. Okay, it's not good. Celtic. Yeah, that would make sense. No wonder I said you may have to prove your strength because possibly some sort of undiagnosed health issue could possibly be hitting you out of nowhere. Okay, with the imprisonment or slavery, but I feel like this is more so tied to medicine. Also, some of you may have had an addiction, or you may be dealing with one right now, because it's possible that the same thing happened to you in a past life. Like you abused some sort of herb or some sort of a medicine that they used in the past life for pain. I don't know. It has something to do with lavender. Okay. So I don't know if maybe for some of you guys, lavender gives you a headache, but if it gives you a headache and you're just like, it shouldn't, it may possibly have something to do with the past life. Okay. But like I said, some of you have to be careful, because if you did deal with an addiction in the past, there may be something coming up again that may possibly be triggering you. And it feels like something tied to isolation. Okay. Also, I'm getting something tied to medical malpractice. So there may be more abundance of those particular type of lawsuits between now and 2024. So, I mean, it's going to be big. I mean, medical malpractice lawyers is already big business, but it's going to be even more big business. And it can be really hard to prove medical malpractice as well as defamation. Okay. But either way, but this to me reminds me of your roots, where you came from. So that's why I said some of you have to be careful, because it feels like there's some sort of a trigger that could be happening. Okay. And it is tied, like I said, could be health or something tied to a doctor or a healer. Caged. I don't know if maybe some of you guys are in the field of healing, but you may be caging yourself. Maybe that could possibly be why there is a lack of growth, because you're caging yourself, or this particular healing thing you're doing is the cage. But I said before, I can see this energy here of like you isolating yourself in some sort of manner. I'm definitely getting pain. Some of you pain in your thumb, or it could be like, jam finger, something like that, tied to ligaments or whatever you want to call in your hand. Okay. But there's some healing that needs to be done. Some of you are picking up weight extremely fast. So you may be going to a doctor to figure out what you could do when it pertains to that. But another thing that I'm getting here as well, some of you Libras that don't date outside of your race, I think you're about to date outside of your race. But the thing is, it's like something about it is going to be hard for you to really enjoy it or be open to this new experience, because this person that you are possibly about to date actually enslaved your ancestors in the past life. And I'm not bullshitting you on this. Some of you, it doesn't even freaking matter if you are white. You could be dating somebody of another race, and somehow they conspired against you in a past life to like lock, or conspire to get your ancestors or you in a past life to kind of like lock you away. So there's some sort of, I don't know, ancestral karma there that needs to be resolved, but that may be why it's coming up, because it's time to move past that. And you can move past it. As I said, some of you may not be being open, or when it's time comes, you may be shutting down the idea of going in that direction, but it feels like it's here for a reason. It doesn't mean that you're going to turn into like a victim and they're going to lock you away and whole Stockholm syndrome stuff. But this is something that needs to be healed. Okay? For sure. Let me get some more cards here. Look at that. Angels. I actually do feel like that some of you Libras are possibly going to have to deal with some sort of a death in your family. Okay. Irish. Some of you may be Irish, or you have like an Irish, or it could be Jewish, a grandmother or grandparent, that this person may possibly be the one. I'm not saying this is going to be true for everybody. Of course not. I'm not saying that. Whispers. I'm getting something about whispers. Like okay. Maybe there's like some type of message trying to come to you. Oh. Well, whatever. I'll be damned. That makes sense. Why some of you guys need to find a way to be more open, because again, like I said, I don't really care who your ancestors were, but was, whatever. But it feels like there's some sort of money that is owed to you from like your past life, and it's going to be coming over to you in this current life. Okay, like you're due back some sort of money. Some of you, we may call it reparations. Others of you, who know, whatever, it's reparations, whatever, in whatever context. But yeah, there's some sort of money coming to you from the other side. But some of you may have been born with this particular type of wealth, wherever it's coming from. It's like now, for some reason, I guess the door, or God's opening the door for money that you are due. That's interesting. That makes sense. Okay. Some of you, if it doesn't happen in the next 3 months, it will happen whenever you get older, because it's almost like God wants you to be smarter about this. That's why you didn't get it whenever you're younger. That's why some of you guys have been feel like, you know what? This is just complete bullshit. I feel like I have just been doing everything under the sun, trying to do everything the right way, but it feels like you will be rewarded. But you have purposely been put through the fire of lessons, because you need to learn that in order for you to appreciate it. But either way, or it could be this person coming through may have money. Okay. I'm getting like adoption. Some of you may have possibly been adopted, or some of you may actually be adopting a child from Kazakhstan. Is that how you say it? No, that's not right. Maybe, I don't know. India actually is what I'm getting. I said it. Some of you, it's somebody older. Yes. Okay. This has to happen. Some of you are about to go, and even if you're possibly dealing with someone, some of you are about to go through a karmic relationship with somebody who is, I don't know if we would call them an influencer, maybe not, but they have some sort of power. It could be in their community. It may be at their job. They may be a manager or something like that, but there is some sort of authority figure. But you made a vow. Some of you, this person coming through, you made a vow to them in the past life that you were going to have their child, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you and this person are going to get married. So yes, see, they left, but you made a vow. Maybe you weren't able to give them a child in the past life, but either way, when I say heavy karmic, heavy on the karma, heavy karmic relationship incoming from what I'm seeing here. Okay. Like I said, this person is an authority figure. Now, some of you, your karma is actually maybe it's not karma. You're about to get what you want, possibly in terms of your career, because you have to fulfill a vow. However, you won't have a love life. Yikes. So I don't know what you're going to do. I mean, you don't have to take it, but in some type of manner, it feels like you've already made the vow and you got to fulfill it. So I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot and then we'll be done. Libra, February, March, April. Whatever card comes out, that'll be your overall. Okay, shit. Knight of Swords. Okay, progress, swift changes, honestly. Message. Honestly, I see this as a message, messenger, some sort of message being delivered. Okay, but the Knight of, I don't know. I'm hearing actually something is repulsive to you. Oh, it may possibly be that person is coming in. Something feeling repulsive. For some reason, this Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Or no. That's Janet Jackson is coming through. Is that Human? No. That's Rhythm Nation is Janet Jackson. Michael Jackson is Human Nature. It's too close. Yes, so Michael Jackson, Human Nature. What was that song about? I can't remember. Either way. Libra. Oh, dag nabbit. I am not getting those. That shit's not happening. They just fell because my hand slipped. Yeah. I think did I say something about that? I can't remember. Temperance. We have Judgment is there. We have the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, some of you have to get better when it comes to your diet. You're drinking too much root beer or you're drinking some of you are actually consuming way too many of like some particular type of diet pop that you like or soda that you like to drink. No, it's not good for you actually from what I'm seeing here. Chariot and the Judgment. Well, some sort of board. Okay, so some of you Libras, there may be something tied to like a board or a board review that you may be going through. I'm actually getting something tied to politics. You know, it feels like you're about to go off on your own. Some of you may be possibly thinking about leaving corporate America. Maybe. Digestive issues is coming through. For sure. Some of you may really like muffins, okay? Or like a lot of bread. But again, this goes back to me talking about diet needs to be put in check, okay? But chances, observations, honestly. Politics, some of you may be getting into that particular realm, political sphere. But the thing that is good for you is, truth. The value that you're going to be placing on truth in the next 3 months is probably going to be bigger than it has ever been. You really want the truth to be out there. You really want to live by your truth. It's almost like no more hiding, no more trying to create this facade that, things are this way when really they're fucking falling apart. So it's like more real, I would say. But that's the thing, though. When you step into that space, when you step into that lane, when it pertains to truth over everything, it may start to feel like everything is starting to fall apart. But that's because you're deciding to live by what's right instead of what's just simply going to benefit you. So some of you are going through a transition that may not necessarily be the greatest, but yeah, see, look, your truth pisses people off. It upsets people. And we're not talking about that hunky dory shit that people like to throw around like it's fucking truth. No, real truth. They don't like it. But the thing is, God approves. So this can be a battle for sure. Because it's like I just want to just be honest. That's the way I feel like you're going to feel about yourself. I just want to be honest. Now, who knows if it's going to carry through after 3 months, but for the next 3 months, that's what it's looking like. So let's take a look at February, March, April. February, March, April, Libra. I think these advanced forecasts may suit more for sun sign, whereas my mini horoscopes probably is moon. I'm starting to think that. 8 of Wands. I said it. The devil's in reverse, trying to do the right thing. The devil, okay. Oh, yeah, you're taking a step back from secular music, going softer. Some of you, if you're possibly in music, you want to change your sound or you want to do something. But that's the difficult part. Because if you started out like this with the 8 of Wands and the devil upright, and now you're trying to go to the devil in reverse and the 8 of Wands, there's going to be pushback. Okay. The falling in love. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It kind of feels like there's some sort of forbidden relationship in a manner that's coming towards you in the next 3 months. And you're going to be like, okay, I should not be doing this. I should not be falling for this person, but you're going to fall. So I don't know. Jack. King of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be cutting somebody off. Oh, some of you Libras may have like a benefactor. And I say benefactor, but the other term is a sugar daddy. Or that was my foot, by the way. I didn't fart. But you may have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, but you're going to be cutting off somebody who financially benefits you, or shoot, this may possibly happen to you. Somebody may possibly cut you off. There may not really be much of an explanation, but the devil in reverse is like, it's the right thing to do. You definitely need to save your money, but I would say over the next 3 months, you're not really going to be wanting to help anybody. You don't really care who it is. You're going to be like, no, I can't. I've already overextended myself way too much. Yeah, starting over. Oh, yeah, you're starting over. You're taking some sort of a leap. Some of you could literally be starting in a new position that's more so entry level, or they would consider it entry level for your particular career field. But nonetheless, it's going to be, I don't really think the learning curve is going to be that difficult. It feels like it's actually going to be pretty easy. Okay. See, that's the thing that's always difficult. Doing the right thing / doing I guess sometimes doing what's expected of you isn't always the right thing. So yeah, doing the right thing or doing what's expected of you. You're more so on the path of doing the right thing, and you're going to be leaving behind something. The High Priestess. Pentacles. Yeah, there is a new skill that you're going to be learning. High Priestess, it's in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The 10 of Wands. You are definitely going to be unburdening yourself. It feels like it's one of those things where you're just tired of something eating at you, possibly disrupting your sleep, and now you just want to change. There it is. The Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Rushing. Honestly, some of you may run away. Some of you may run away to another city, another state, or something of that nature. You really could do that, and you're going to be leaving in a hurry. Who knows if you're avoiding something? You may or you may not be. A Cancer may be of help to you these next 3 months. Okay. Or this could be the person that's coming in, a Cancer. I wonder if you know this person. Maybe you may know them, or maybe not. Okay. Some of you do know them. They're younger, actually. Some of you don't, but they will possibly be younger. Some of you are going to file some sort of appeal when it pertains to child support, or some sort of appeal dealing with child support. I don't think it's going to be amended. I think they're actually going to say no. They're going to turn you down or something of that nature. Okay. Some of you may be trying to file something against your employer, a grievance, something like that. I don't think it's going to go through either, because we have the Death card. Something is without a doubt coming to an end. Something that has been unfair to you multiple times over. And yet, in some of you, it may be the ending of the relationship with your child's father or mother. But this is being done for balance. I said you're going to get stabbed in the back. Here it is. It's a friend. Some of you are going to get stabbed in the back because a friend. You're going to find out that a friend was actually messaging your ex or messaging the person that you're dealing with now. Even if it was no big deal, it's still a matter of they didn't let you know before they decided to do it. That's what makes it an issue. You won't have the time to work 2 jobs. Some of you are going to have to let go. Some of you are going to have to let go of a secondary source of income. Okay. Yes, this feels like you're about to battle out something in court. Okay. Some of you guys, your marriage is about to come to an end if it hasn't already, especially if you're dating a fire sign or somebody that isn't really super involved in your kid's life. It's about to come to an end. Yes. Well, have to deal with it when it gets there. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Now you're going to be working on your strength. So, that's good. It's still something good. Okay. Aquarius, you are up. So Aquarius, let me pull your past life cards and see. Aquarius. Oh shit. You're leaving somebody. May not really be love at all, honestly. Some of you, something tied to Germany. I don't know if you're traveling there, maybe thinking about moving there. Who knows? Okay, the arts. So this may not necessarily be as simple, okay? This may be like just your taste in music, okay? I don't know. So it could just be your taste in music, okay? It could be maybe becoming more eclectic when it pertains to your taste in music, genre, all that different stuff. Some of you may literally be in the arts. You may be thinking about learning a musical instrument, okay? Producing is coming through. We have Egypt and we have the arts. Something calculating something. Calculations, math. Okay, Aquarius is pregnancy by a musician, somebody who is in the field of the arts. Okay, but pregnancy is very, very high. Out of all the air signs, I would say Aquarius is more likely to get pregnant these next 3 months as opposed to Gemini and Libra. I actually didn't really see anything about pregnancy through you. Now, I did pick up possibly for Libra that there may be like a side baby. Was that right? I think that was Libra. But for you, you're actually having the baby. And I feel like you're going to keep it. I don't think you're going to, adopt or, get rid of it. I don't think so. I think you're going to keep it. And it feels like it's definitely by your choice, Because now I'm getting like some sort of a mishap or some sort of a malfunction. So there may be something, issues could be, that makes sense. Issues possibly tied to technology or something like that could be coming through or that you could be dealing with over the next 3 months. Some of you still get babied by your mother. And maybe that is like actually holding you back, even though you may be like, it's no big deal, but it actually may be. Oh, this is dark. I don't think I'm going to say this. There's some sort of a note being left. This may be in the news. So I don't know if this is somebody who is, but there's some sort of note, if you get what I'm saying when I'm talking about a note, but there's some sort of note being left behind, if you get my drift. That's why I said this is kind of dark, some of you Aquariuses that are older and you have children, you may end up being the one raising this child because it feels like your daughter or, I don't know, daughter-in-law. It's like they can't handle it. Something's going on, I would say, mentally speaking. Leaving behind some sort of a book, or some of you guys actually may leave behind some sort of important notes. And especially if you're in the field of entertainment, no bueno, because galactic. Okay. So something brand new is coming, or you're dealing with something. Oh yeah. So you could be dealing with a situation that you've never really had to deal with before. So At the end of the day, you just have to try to make the best decision depending on the situation, because it's not going to be an easy one to make. I'm going to say that. Whatever this decision is that you have to make is not going to be easy. Yes. Okay, Aquariuses. I would say over the next couple of months, maybe you have to sell something or you have to get rid of something, because financially speaking, I don't necessarily think it's going to be good. And this may be the first time in a very long time that you've had to deal with worries revolving around financial issues. Maybe up until now you've totally been cool. Like, I haven't had no issues. I've been able to buy property. I've been able to buy cars. I've been able to go on vacation. But now something is drying up. Some type of water source is drying up. This is just like not good. It almost feels like somebody has the baby, but they leave the baby behind, and then there's some sort of a note. This sounds like something out of a movie, but I literally feel like that this is like happening. But it's happening because somebody is like, this is going to get in the way of me doing what I want to do, but they are the one that decided to keep the baby. That's why I said some of you that Aquarius is that may be older, you may be taking care of a child. Even though you're kind of just like, I'm done, I should be done. But yeah. But this also could represent, well, when I was kind of getting like this runaway type of vibe, honestly. But it feels more so like you're running away from something. Okay. You are definitely running away from something, or you're definitely walking away empty-handed in a particular situation. Yeah, guys, it's almost like I want to say, pack your bags. I need to clarify this galactic card because this is something new energy. Ace of Cups, the Moon. Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. If you're not dealing with a water sign, you want whoever the hell this water sign is. Oh, they may be broke. Or not broke like that, but you may actually make more money than they do. And your mother or father is not team them. So you're going to like keep this. Oh, yeah. Some of you Aquarius, you're about to risk like your lifestyle. You're about to risk everything to be with this person, but you love them. Excuse me. It's like you've been loving them in secret, but somebody has been telling you that you need to cut this person off, but you really, that's a shame. And okay, I admire that, but I can tell you right now, you're on the first trip to poverty, my opinion, by being with this water sign. I'm not even lying to you. You are on the first trip to poverty if you choose to be with this water sign, because it literally is like you're going to choose love, and there's nothing wrong with that. But love can't keep the lights on, and it can't put gas in the car. But some of you don't care. But your mom is like, can't do it. Can't do it. Some of you may possibly, this is not good. This is not good. But, it just seems like you possibly have like isolated yourself so much as well, or you will isolate yourself so much when it pertains to this person. And the crazy thing is, some of you guys used to be really good writers, maybe professional writers in some sort of magnitude in your past life. You're leaving that behind. You're leaving behind all your skills for love. Yes, you really want this water sign. You're kind of just like, I don't care what it takes. I'm not really sure. Is it love? I don't know. I don't know if this is really love. I don't know if it's love. Honestly, it may not be love. It may be more like a duty that you feel to this person, which is why you are willing to risk it. But you think it's love. But the cards are like, it's really not, because this has this written all over it, this relationship with the water sign. Food, hunger, imprisonment, and slavery. Oh, wow. some of you are actually men in your past life, and vice versa. Some of you men were women in your past life. And so I think that's what we're looking at in this particular connection. You guys connect because there's something deep inside of your soul that you just will not accept. But the water sign can see right through you. And for some reason, for you, that's enough. That is enough in order for you to stay because they see right through you. Literally. It doesn't have to be in like a sexual sense. It could be whatever it is that you're like hiding from the world, but this person can read you like a book. And you're just like, wow, nobody's ever really been able to do that. So that's why I said it may not necessarily be more so love. Maybe at this point, it's just, I knew it. It's acceptance. They're accepting you in a way nobody ever has, but it's unrequited. You have unrequited love with a water sign. And I hate to break it to you. It is definitely unrequited. But there's like a baby coming. Or this person, you treat them like a baby or they treat you like a baby, regardless. But this is just not going to end well, you know? Yeah. It's like you're going to be back where you started. And some of you guys may have made all this progress, did all these things so that you don't end up back where you started. And you're willing to risk it all for this water sign. Even the gods are not pleased. They're like, okay. All right. It's just sad, honestly, to see. It really is. Because you shouldn't go down like this, but you're going to go with you're just like, you're going to sink the ship. Let's see what's coming up. Aquarius. I didn't get that at first and then it came through. Like, what are you saying? I didn't do the past life cards for water signs. I'm going to have to go back and do an individual reading for them for the past life for the next 3 months. Aquarius. You got to be careful because it feels like somebody in your life is going to have you making stupid money decisions and you're going to be the one that's going to pay, not them. Yep. 3 of Swords. It's not, and the thing is, unrequited love is one of those things where it probably has to be one of the hardest things to experience because, you really want it to be love. You just want them to love you the same way, but it just never happens. And yeah. Okay, so the end of a third-party situation, in whatever capacity that could be. Remember I said somebody may be walking away from the corporate world, or was that Libra? Maybe that was you. No, maybe that was Libra. Same thing with you. You may literally be walking away from some sort of a job that, you realize there's no growth there. Okay. Some of you will walk away from a third party situation because you're tired of waiting. Even though you guys have this connection and etc., they still are not leaving their current situation. So, it's going to be tough for you without a doubt. Star. Justice card. I knew it. Yeah. What I don't understand. We have karmic at the back door, but then we also have this energy here of balance. But I think this just signifies that once you actually completely walk away from this person, balance will be restored in your life. But I hate to break it, a lot of you aren't going to do it. You're going to stick with this as long as you can. You and this person should have just stayed friends. There was no reason why you and this person should have got into a relationship, or you should have just kept it casual because this is of no help to you. It is of no help to you whatsoever when it pertains to growth. Is no help. Maybe you know that. But this person feels like home because of the fact that they accept you, like I said, for whatever you're keeping from the people. They know. And it's like you're okay with that. Yeah. But on the flip side, I think I said this. Whose reading did I say this in? Like proving your strength. Was it? Oh, I'm just getting confused. I don't know if it was you or Libra's. Can't remember. But anyway, I would say, yeah. This seems pretty screwed up because it kind of feels like in a manner somebody here knows the other person loves them to the end of the earth, but they just know it's unrequited, but yet they continue to stay. This is pretty screwed up. Six of Pentacles. So it's not like you're going to be it's not like you're broke. Okay. There's money, there's savings. Okay. There's money coming in, but I'm telling you, okay. I said it. I think I said it in Gemini's reading. This is the fastest way to your dead end. It's a dead end. Okay. Fighting over money. Could he possibly be fighting with friends? Okay. Maybe over this person, this situation, fighting with friends over money. I feel like some of you, like your energy is changing as well. You're becoming more cold. I think a lot of it is you feel like you always have to justify, or you feel like you always have to, explain to people why you chose this relationship, Could be some sort of a disagreement or fight with another air sign. Could be another Aquarius possibly, or it could be a Libra, or it could be a Gemini. Okay. But the healing needs to happen. So if you break up with this person, to be honest, the universe is even standing up and giving a clap. And I know that just sounds so screwed up, but it's almost like you don't even see the destructiveness in this particular situation, but you don't really want to, because of the simple fact that they're giving you something that you've never felt with anybody else. And you feel like you're not going to be able to find that again if you go elsewhere, which is not necessarily true. However, it's hard to convince someone whenever they already have their mind made up, you may have the opportunity to reconnect with somebody from your high school or from like back in your 20s for some of you guys. And this may be somebody that you may have loved. See, I told you this person is not it. Look. The water sign, no, is actually a fire. The one you're looking for is a fire sign. Oh, yeah. Feels like a fire, or could be fire with earth, but either way, it could be earth. Very beautiful, honestly, or handsome. Definitely. You tried possibly in the past, but it didn't work, Some of you are definitely stuck in a relationship, and now at this point, you're just like, I'm just going to deal with it, even though this is like the wrong situation to be stuck in. You need to go. But honestly, it feels like some of you aren't going to leave until 2025. And throughout that time, life goes backwards. I hate to say it. So Aquarius is, you've gotten yourself into a particular situation or with someone where they're making your life go backwards. You know it, you feel it, but for some reason you want to push on. Now, some of you guys, there will actually be a job opportunity in communications, in media, or something of that nature, or something to do with Mercury, but you're going to turn it down for the past. I think you need to move away from this person, honestly. And you need to accept the job, but it may require you to travel, which is not going to make that other person happy, but who gives a shit, they'll be okay. Six of Wands at the bottom. So yeah, like I said, it's not like it's, terrible, but I really do feel like you're starting your descent backwards because of this particular person that you're connected to, whether it be a friend, a family member, whoever. You're going backwards, okay? So air signs, I appreciate you for sticking around throughout this video. I hope whatever I said for whatever sign helped you in some sort of a way, and I'll see you later.